So I heard you have trouble beating the Forest Temple in the Ocarina of Time. Well, let me explain how to do that. First kind of prerequisite, you gotta make sure you're an adult now. You must have seen some titties at some point, so now you are an adult male. The second thing you must do is get the Hookshot. That is over in Kakariko Village. If you make your way all the way back to the graveyard, open up this grave, drop down, you'll see the ghost of Danby. He's a little depressed, but we're gonna cheer him up by running a low obstacle course with him. The key is to follow his flames and do not go for the rubies. Very, very important that you do these two things, and you will make it there just in time. It will give you the Hookshot, and then you can make your way back over to Kokiri Forest. That is where we find ourselves right now. Let's go. As you can see here, since we were last here, it now has a greeter who is very polite. He only takes half a heart of damage from me. That's exactly what I want to do when I get to Kokiri's Forest, is get hurt. You're going to eventually return to the Lost Woods, and now you have to make your way through it to get to the Sacred Meadow Forest. Very important step coming up right here. Remember this prick-ass bitch? He is back, and he's blocking your way. You have two solutions to go about this problem. You can either play Saria's song and get by him the way the game intends you to do it, or you can blow the living shit out of him. I prefer the latter. It's funny. It's hard to explain. Hey pal, I have a really fun activity if you're up for it. You see that body of water over there? Why don't you put on some, weights, run to the body of the water, and then you won't be able to float back up and you'll drown. Sounds fun, right? You make your way to Sacred Meadow Forest, you're going to come across some new kind of enemies. As you can see here, they look like some very poorly CGI'd Egyptian monsters. They're also not the brightest, so we can just take them out, no problem. Okay, they're a little brighter than I thought. Peekaboo. Didn't work. This guy doesn't even see me. Buddy, I'm right down the hallway. You gonna charge me? Swing and a miss. This last one's a little more of a bitch. All you gotta do is just dodge his hammer. Oh. That's all there is to it. That was much easier than I thought. Now that you make it to this part, you're gonna notice that Saria is gone. You're gonna run to your good old friend Cheek. She'll give you a song that you can warp back to this part whenever you want to. And then you use your Hookshot, and you make your way into the Forest Temple. Now the real fun begins. What the fuck's with entering all these forest places and having guards to welcome us in? Very important you don't forget about this in the first term. You have to climb up these vines over here and make your way over to the small key on this ledge right here. Very easy to miss, but very important. This right here is the premise of the dungeon. It's one big step. There's 4 Poe Sisters, a red, a blue, a green, and a purple. Forget all their names. I might put it on the screen. I don't know. Maybe I don't give a fuck. You have to go and find them all throughout the dungeon. When you do so, that little elevator in the middle will then reappear, and you can go down to where the boss lair is. This pretty much explains all you gotta do in the dungeon. Find the Poes, get the elevator back working, go to the basement, beat the boss. Easy. Now don't watch the rest of the video. Actually do watch it. I could use the help. You have to get the second small key of the dungeon. You have to go beyond the first room into the second room. Go beyond that into the third room. And you'll have a fight with 2 Staphos. What's the other guy in the background doing? Will you shut the fuck up, sir? Thank you. The third key is probably the trickiest of the bunch to get. You play the Song of Time right here. You have to climb the Wall of Doom right here. You have to not die to this guy. Like that. You have to fuck up that tool. Hookshot over to this. Press the switch, lowers the well. And that's all there is to it. Make your way down this awesome hallway. Get 3 hearts. It's only 2. Fuck. And the third small key you need is right here. That was fun, wasn't it? With all those 3 small keys, you can now proceed actually to the right way in the dungeon. Go left from the main room. Climb these ladders right here, and you'll make your way over to the block puzzle. A very famous puzzle in this dungeon. As Navi says, follow the arrows by pushing the blocks in those directions, and you'll be progressed further into the dungeon. Pretty much just gotta push the blue like kind of in a S formation all the way over to one side, which allows you to climb to the next floor. There's two ways also up to the second floor. The first, you have to take the ladder. You have to push the red block all the way to one side. Then you have to climb the blue block to get to the red block on the other side. Doing so, you can put both blocks in the right spots and progress further into the dungeon. Keep progressing throughout the rooms, including going through this really fucked up corridor. Wave high to the first Poe sister, and get ready to fuck some shit up. Whatever you do, do not fall down that hole right there. You will be really, really sad. You will be really, really sad. See? I didn't fall down the hole. Oh yeah, another fun thing, if you don't kill these things fast enough, the other one will regrow, and you have to fight him again. Real pain in the ass. Just keep using a sword a whole bunch of times, and eventually you'll get a few connections. Once defeated, you will get the Fairy Bow, a very iconic weapon in the Legend of Zelda series. Link finally has his bow and arrow. This is also how you're gonna fuck up the Poe Sisters. Let's get going. It's ghost hunting time. Hey, sister, go fuck yourself. Yeah, in either of the two rooms to the side of the mini-boss, you will find Poe Sisters on the staircase. Hit all three pictures when the Poe is in it, and you'll eventually then fight the Poe down here. Hit her with an arrow, make her sad. She'll respawn, hit her with another arrow, rinse and repeat, you'll defeat the Poe. Do this for both Poes, and you'll defeat two of the Poes in the dungeon. 2 down, 2 to go. Remember the fucked up corridor room? Go to the start and hit the button to make it not fucked up. Amazing how that works. Make your way to the end of it, and you're going to come across the boss chest. Or, not boss chest. The chest with the boss key inside of it. That's how it's actually worded. Still have no fucking idea what the boss key is in the middle of this part of the dungeon, but yeah, I'm not making the rules. Now drop down this hole. Keep following this path. Eventually you're going to end up in this one room right here. You'll find a wall master. Hand master. I don't know what they're called. Use your shield to deflect them. Go fuck them up. Go fuck up his kids, because you know what? We're evil. We kill kids as well in this game. And like how a lot of this dungeon goes, you'll end up getting a small key. Very pivotal if you want to advance further in the dungeon. Couple that with a small key you would have gotten from the Poe sister. You now have 2. You can advance even further. Return to where the fucked up corridor is. Unfuck it up. Or, refuck it up, because it's fucked up again. Go beyond the room with the blue Poe in it, and you'll eventually end up into the next room of the dungeon. Why these enemies just fly in circles, I have no idea. Why they lose their green... Ow. Oh, God. They actually hit me. I was insulting them, and they hit me. Now, this is a pretty fun puzzle. You see right there? There's another switch to fuck up one of the hallways. In this dungeon, we like to fuck up hallways. You need to use your arrow through this fire right here, if you launch at the perfect time. Ta-da! Oh, shit. This is gonna be the one. Motherfucker. Maybe the key is I gotta aim a little lower. That didn't do shit. Okay, actually what you're gonna do is you're gonna activate Din's fire right underneath it, which will activate the switch and go through the ice. It's so much simpler. If you don't happen to have Din's fire at this point, then you might as well just crawl into a cave and give up for the rest of your life. Simple solution. Who's down for a game of chess? Navi, please don't bother me. We're playing chess right now. That was close. How's your puzzle solving skills? Good? Good. Because when you hit this poster, you better be ready to solve one. Not all that complicated, just move the blocks right next to each other. This one's gonna go right here. This one goes all the way down here. We're gonna make it to the finish line. We're gonna make it to the finish line. We're gonna make it to the finish line. We are gonna wait right now because I want a photo finish. Oh, the pressure's on. Will Link execute? The bomb's about to explode. The bomb's about to explode. The bomb is about to explode. The bomb's about to explode. Link executes. Oh shit, he's pissed. Killing this thing's a bit of a grind. You just kind of sit here and shoot arrows at it. You could be more aggressive, but you know, that's for losers. Three posts down, 1 to go. So at this point, you'll notice that you've gone into a giant loop in the dungeon, and you're back now into the main room. You're going to also notice that the fourth Poe is just chilling down here like she's been here the entire time. Why decide to reveal yourself now? I'm not sure. This one's a little different. No paintings, no none of that shit. They're just going to circle you. One's going to do a little loop, and that's the one you're supposed to fuck up. Easy peasy. Wait for them to show up again. Hurry up. One does a little loop, a little spin. I'm not dancing with you, Pam. I'm trying to kill you. I really wonder why they didn't make a little more subtle what the tip is and which one to target. But, you know, that's what that's the cookie crumbles. Yeah, I'm on top of the elevator. There's 3 switches you have to open up in this room. Each one will open up a gate, and the third switch will open up the gate right over here that leads to the boss's lair. What you have to do is you have to push these pillars in such a way to open up the doors for said switches. I kind of forget the exact combination that makes it work. I just kind of guess. The exact combination's on the screen. You just keep that mask on. It makes you look a lot better there. Phantom Ganon. Don't know how good your tennis skills are, but make sure they're up to par because you're about to have a tennis match with this guy. He won that match. He didn't win that match. Huh. I didn't know he had that attack. I thought usually lots of that far in the fight to ever see that attack. And that's all she wrote. See, I gave a little bit of the 1-2 to this guy. He ends up dying. Turns out he's a fake. Ganon's gonna say, "Oh, my real guy's better," and all that shit. You eventually kill him. You're gonna end up going to the sacred realm. You meet Saria, who's been trapped there. Still shrimp. She gives you the Force Medallion, and you'll have completed the Force Temple.